Classy women don't just look elegant, they move differently. She walks in, and without a single word, the whole room feels her presence. That's elegant energy, the kind that commands respect effortlessly. Ever wonder how she does it? It's not luck, and it's definitely not random. It's 10 deliberate habits, subtle, powerful, and magnetic. Habits that make her unforgettable while everyone else fades into the background. And here's the twist, the last one. That's the silent move that leaves people obsessed without even knowing why. I've studied the psychology behind elegance, tested these habits in real life, and condensed it all for you. If you've ever wanted to radiate confidence, grace, and power without saying a word, keep watching. Because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to have elegant energy and live like the women who own every room they enter. But let's pause for a second. Think about it. How often do you see someone walk in and literally shift the energy around them? Heads turn, conversations pause, even strangers feel compelled to notice. That isn't a coincidence. That isn't just genetics or charm. That's a carefully curated presence. Habits so subtle that most people don't even notice, but powerful enough to make memory stick. Radiant rebels, this is where it gets juicy. There's a science behind how elegance affects perception, and it's rooted in body language, voice tone, and the way you carry your energy. People might compliment your outfit, your hair, even your smile, but it's the invisible aura that makes you unforgettable. Here's another secret. Classy energy isn't about perfection. It's about control. Control over how you're perceived, control over the atmosphere you enter, control over the respect you command without demanding it. And yet, almost nobody teaches this. Most people chase attention, try to impress or force charm. That's desperation. Classy women? They magnetize without trying. They understand the invisible rules that make presence feel effortless, even when it's built on careful practice. And before you think this is all about external polish, no. The real power comes from internal alignment. Confidence that comes from knowing your worth. Self-respect so firm it radiates. Grace so ingrained it feels like second skin. By the time you master these habits, you won't just enter a room, you'll own it. You'll be the woman people whisper about in hallways, the one whose aura sticks long after she's gone. Now, here's the part most people overlook. Elegance is emotional intelligence in motion. It's about reading the room, adjusting your energy without losing your center, making others feel seen while remaining untouchably magnetic. You'll learn the subtle gestures, the pauses, the quiet moves that create fascination. You'll discover how a glance, a tone, or even a deliberate silence can shift the room more than 1,000 words ever could. And trust me, Radiant Rebels, by the time we're done, you'll know why these 10 habits are not just life hacks. They're your blueprint for influence, attraction, and unapologetic authority. You'll see why some women are impossible to forget, why some doors always open for them, and why people instinctively follow their lead without anyone ever teaching them. So stay close, because we're about to reveal every single one, from the gestures that whisper power to the habits that silently demand respect. And that last habit? Let's just say, it's the one that will make people obsessed without them even realizing why. Habit 1. Start your day like a queen. Morning rituals equals to power moves. Radiant Rebels, the way you begin your day isn't just routine, it's a declaration. It's the silent announcement of how the world will meet you. Skipping this? You're giving your energy away before the sun even rises. But when you start intentionally, no phone scrolling, no rushing, no chaos, you set the tone for everything. Your posture, your mood, your aura, all of it radiates calm, confidence, and undeniable class. Think of it like this. A grounded morning is your invisible armor. It shields you from drama, stress, and the subtle energy drains that most people don't even notice. Pre-planning your outfit, a 5 to 10 minute skincare ritual, slow breakfast, and a few moments of intentional mindset. It might seem small, but each step compounds into an energy that others feel before they even meet you. That's elegance in motion. That's the first brick in building the magnetic presence that makes you unforgettable. Meet Mia. Mia used to start her mornings like everyone else, scrambling, stressing, coffee spilling on her shirt. emails pinging before she even left the bed. By 10 a.m., she was depleted, her confidence vanished, and even her friends noticed she was off. She felt invisible, like her energy had been stolen before the day even began. Then she made a shift. Just 15 intentional minutes, a calm shower, her favorite perfume, journaling her top 3 priorities, savoring breakfast, and choosing her outfit with purpose. The transformation wasn't instant, it was magnetic. People noticed her posture, the way she held herself, the subtle energy she carried. Doors opened, conversations lingered, respect followed without her even asking. Mia wasn't just starting her day differently, she was starting it like a queen. But here's the kicker. Even with the perfect morning, radiant rebels, there's one subtle move that takes all this energy to the next level. One that makes people stop mid-sentence and remember you long after you've left the room. That move? It's coming next, and it's the kind of habit that will redefine how the world sees you. Habit 2. Your signature scent speaks volumes. Smell like power, darling. Radiant rebels. Elegance isn't just what people see, it's what they feel, and a signature scent is your invisible announcement. It's the energy that follows you, that lingers in a room, that creates a memory before a word is even spoken. A carefully chosen fragrance is subtle, sophisticated, and unforgettable. People might not know why they're drawn to you, but they are. The trick is subtlety. Overpowering scents shout desperation. A refined, intentional aroma whispers intrigue and confidence. Rotate your fragrances with the seasons or your mood. Crisp citrus in summer, soft florals in spring, warm vanilla in fall, and something deep and mysterious for evenings when you want your presence to linger. This is elegance in motion, the kind of invisible power that announces your class without a single word. Micro habit. Keep it soft, not overwhelming. Let it hint at your presence rather than demand it. Use it strategically. Your scent should be like the last piece of a puzzle people can't stop trying to solve. And here's the tease, radiant rebels. Even the perfect fragrance is only part of the story. There's a subtle move, so small, so deliberate, that multiplies every habit we've talked about. It's the invisible thread that ties elegance, allure, and authority together. What is it? That's coming, and it will completely change how people respond to you. Habit 3. Pay attention to details. It's the little things that shine. Radiant rebels, elegance lives in the details. It's the careful polish of your nails, the gleam of your shoes, the subtle coordination of your accessories, the neatness of your outfit. These aren't superficial touches, they're silent signals that announce confidence, refinement, and control. Every element matters, and when each piece is intentional, your presence becomes undeniable. Details reinforce your polish and project your energy before you even speak. A crisp blouse, ironed and perfectly fitted, shoes that shine, accessories that speak without shouting, they are your signature moves. The invisible cues that tell people, she is someone who knows her worth. This is how elegance becomes effortless yet unforgettable. Micro habit. Keep essentials clean, ironed, and coordinated. Every detail is a reflection of your energy. Small, deliberate touches create a ripple effect, making people notice, respect, and remember you without you saying a word. And here's the tension. Radiant rebels. Even with perfect details, there's a hidden habit, the one that turns all your refinement into magnetic, irresistible power. One small shift that makes people instinctively drawn to you. That habit? It's coming next, and it's the kind of move that makes presence almost addictive. Habit 4. Don't overshare. Your words are crowned. Selective speech equals sophistication. Radiant rebels, the most magnetic women, understand the power of words. They speak deliberately, from experience, with authority, and they observe more than they chatter. Oversharing dilutes presence. It scatters your energy and gives away your mystery. Elegance lives in restraint. Every word you speak should feel measured, intentional, and crowned with your confidence. Meet Ava. Ava once tried to impress everyone at a high-stakes networking event by spilling every detail of her life. Her successes, her struggles, her latest drama. Instead of admiration, she left the room feeling drained, and people drifted away, distracted by too much noise. The lesson hit hard. Selective speech doesn't just create intrigue, it builds authentic respect. Once Ava learned to pause, breathe, and respond with intention, her conversations became magnetic. People leaned in, not because of what she revealed, but because of what she chose to hold back. Micro habit: pause before speaking, breathe, and respond with intention. Each measured word adds to your aura, leaving a lasting impression of sophistication and control. And this next habit? It's about how you move through every space, the silent power that makes people notice without you saying a word. Habit 5. Perfect your posture and presence. Stand tall, shine brighter. Radiant Rebels, posture is your first statement before a single word is spoken. How you walk, how you sit, how you hold your body communicates everything about your confidence, your self-respect, and your elegance. Walk slow, deliberate, with grace. Sit with intention, legs crossed elegantly, hands resting softly. Avoid fidgeting. Let your presence anchor the room. Micro habit: make eye contact, hold your spine tall, move with purpose. Even in silence, you speak volumes. Every gesture becomes a declaration. You are here, you are radiant, and you command respect effortlessly. And here's the tease, Radiant Rebels. There's a subtle, nearly invisible element of presence, so small yet so powerful, that takes even perfect posture and amplifies it to magnetic, unforgettable energy. That secret move? It's coming next, and it will change how every room responds to you. Habit 6. Mind your business. Your drama-free zone. Radiant Rebels, elegance thrives in focus. When you let gossip distract, or social media drama infiltrate your energy, it scatters your power and dilutes your aura. Your presence becomes reactive instead of magnetic. Classy women master the art of strategic detachment. They filter what deserves their attention, protect their mental space, and prioritize only what elevates them. Here's the strategy: create a no-drama bubble. That means muting notifications that drain energy, curating your social feed, and refusing to engage in conversations that don't serve growth or alignment with your values. Every moment you reclaim from chaos becomes energy you can pour into confidence, poise, and influence. Radiant Rebels, think of it as invisible armor. You can't radiate elegance when your energy is leaking everywhere. Micro habit: step away from distractions, social media conflict, and unsolicited opinions. Replace idle scrolling with intentional actions, journaling, reading, or practicing a micro-meditation. The more you protect your energy, the more magnetic and grounded your presence becomes. But shielding your energy is only half the equation. Next, we're diving into a habit that makes you the vibe in every room without chasing anyone's approval. Habit 7. Lead with energy, not validation. You set the vibe, babe. Radiant Rebels, respect isn't begged for, it's commanded through energy. The women who radiate power don't chase attention or validation. They enter a space and shift its energy simply by being present. This requires self-awareness and intentionality. Every action, gesture, and word should be calibrated to maintain your inner balance. Here's the key lesson: people unconsciously mirror energy. If you approach interactions with calm confidence, boundaries, and purpose, others match it. If you approach seeking approval, your energy feels unstable, and people pick up on it. Leading with your energy means you decide the rhythm of the room. It's why certain women can smile softly, pause deliberately, and still hold total authority. Micro habit: before every interaction, ask yourself, am I acting from power or seeking approval? Stay centered, breathe, and maintain subtle control. Notice how body language, tone, and intention shape influence far more than words ever could. Radiant Rebels, leading with energy isn't just attractive, it's unforgettable. Lily's victory moment. Lily integrated presence, selective sharing, and energy leadership into her life. Meetings she used to dread became stages where she held the room effortlessly. Colleagues began seeking her advice, conversations shifted in her favor, and opportunities appeared organically. She didn't demand respect, she radiated it. The transformation wasn't external, it was in how she owned her energy. And just when Lily mastered energy, she discovered a subtle skill that made people feel seen and remembered, creating elegance that is irresistible. Habit 8. Make people feel seen. Elegance is soft power. Radiant rebels, elegance is magnetic when paired with attentive presence. The women who leave lasting impressions combine confidence with the ability to make others feel valued. This isn't flattery, it's strategic empathy. When you notice small details, respond with warmth, and validate subtly, people subconsciously connect and remember you. Here's a teaching insight. Human brains respond to validation more than anything else. Eye contact, mirroring body language, remembering a name, or commenting on something someone shared, these microactions create emotional resonance. You're not just listening, you're making people feel understood, and that makes your presence linger. Microhabit. Compliment genuinely, maintain soft yet intentional eye contact, respond to nonverbal cues, and focus on the other person's energy without losing yours. Radiant rebels, soft power doesn't dilute authority, it enhances it, making your aura not only commanding but warmly magnetic. Even with presence and empathy mastered, there's one final habit, a quiet almost invisible move that fuses all these habits into undeniable, unforgettable elegance. The one move that leaves people obsessed without them knowing why. And that's coming next. Habit 9. Step away from chaos. Social media detox equal to energy reset. Radiant rebels, elegance isn't possible when your mind is cluttered. Constant scrolling, notifications, and online drama drain your energy faster than anything else. The women who command respect know the power of intentional disconnection. Regular breaks from online noise don't just give you peace, they sharpen your focus, reset your presence, and preserve your aura. Here's a strategy you can use immediately. Schedule daily offline moments. It could be 10 minutes of journaling, deep breathing, meditation, or just reflecting on your priorities. Watch how your mind clears, how your body relaxes, and how your presence becomes magnetic. When you step back from chaos, radiant rebels, you step fully into your power. Microhabit. Create consistent offline time. Even small moments compound, allowing your confidence, energy, and elegance to flourish naturally. Curiosity gap. And even with a clear mind, there's one final habit, quiet, fierce, and unstoppable, that ensures your elegance is felt, remembered, and respected in every interaction. Habit 10. Honor your boundaries. No is your power word. Radiant rebels, the ultimate class move is the power to say no calmly, firmly, unapologetically. Boundaries are invisible walls that protect your energy, preserve your presence, and command respect. Elegance isn't about pleasing everyone. It's about valuing yourself enough to draw limits that others recognize and honor. Here's a teaching insight. People unconsciously test boundaries. Your consistency signals authority. Every time you say no without guilt, without wavering, without over-explaining, you reinforce your value. Elegance thrives in women who know their worth and enforce it quietly but decisively. Microhabit. Practice assertive yet warm refusals. Maintain consistency and notice how people naturally align with your energy. Radiant rebels, your no is not rejection. It's a declaration of self-respect and magnetism. Like if you're done playing small, and subscribe so we keep glowing together, Radiant Rebels. Until next time, Radiant Rebels, keep it classy, keep it powerful.